Good evening. Good, that's good, that's good. It's better late than never. Better no snow than snow. Welcome to the fall graduate commencement of 2017 at Clayton State University, and this is certainly an evening for celebration. Before we begin, let us pause for a brief moment of reflection in recognition of the importance of this occasion in the lives of our graduates and in the appreciation of the efforts of all of those who helped them along the way. Thank you. If you would please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say doth that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. And I would like to express appreciation for his extraordinary rendition from Dr. Kurt Alexander Zeller. Thank you, Professor. Well, each of our commencement ceremonies is very special, and this one is special indeed because after some years of requests that there be a separate ceremony for the graduate school, we've been able to accomplish that this year. And so this is special in ways that has not always been the case. Tonight, celebrating this special occasion, our speaker a little later will be Dr. Jill Lane, and I'll introduce her a little more formally in just a bit. But first, let me introduce members of the platform party, each standing as their name is called. Ms. Rebecca Gemeiner, University Registrar. Mr. Ezekiel Jones, representing the Alumni Association. Dr. Lane Manglitz, Vice President of Student Affairs. Ms. Corliss Cummings, Vice President for Business and Operations. Mr. Bill Gruska, Vice President of Information Technology and Services. And Dr. Robert Vaughn, Dean of the Graduate School, and he will be introducing the other deans momentarily. Thank you. Our speaker tonight is Dr. Jill Lane. Dr. Lane is Associate Provost at Clayton State University. Real talents here at home. She has more than 20 years of experience working in the areas of curriculum development, assessment, evaluation in higher education. She has conducted various workshops on teaching and assessment methods at universities and at international conferences. Dr. Lane is currently the principal investigator for a $5.6 million grant from the U.S. Department of Education and has also been co-principal investigator and an external evaluator of several successful National Science Foundation grant proposals. She's also the co-recipient of the 2006 Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals Teaching Innovation Award and co-recipient of the 2005 American Society of Engineering Education Mechanics Division's Best Paper Award. Dr. Lane holds a doctorate in education and instructional systems from Penn State University, a master's of education in computing in education from Rosemont College, and a Bachelor of Science in mathematics education from Penn State. Her research interests center on the sustainability of innovations in education. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Joe Lane.
Thank you, President Hines. Congratulations, candidates for graduate degrees, and welcome, faculty and guests. Tonight, graduates, you reach another milestone in your academic career. For some of you, the path was clear all along. But for others, the path became clearer as you navigated your way through it. As I sat down to write this, I reflected on the reasons why 28 years ago I decided to embark on the path you just completed. I suspect that, like myself, the decision on some level was based on your desire to advance your career. But there was something more. You see, I believe each of us, regardless of the discipline you have chosen, have at least two things in common: curiosity and determination. It is those two things that I'd like to reflect on with you today. So first, let's explore curiosity. All of us engage in inquiry throughout our lives. Life is full of questions, and at times we feel the need to explore those questions in order to make sense of what is going on around us. The small questions, they're easy to answer. However, the larger questions, they require a little more work and deeper inquiry and research in order to find the answers. My guess is that most of you, like myself, chose graduate school because one question or one professor somewhere along the way piqued your curiosity about your chosen field. And while exploring that curiosity, you became engaged and motivated to dig deeper and find that answer. Whether it was finding a better way to digitize a rare collection of documents, or whether it was discovering new approaches for teaching in an ever-changing secondary environment, or developing alternative solutions to tackle problems of social justice or corporate responsibility, each of you has spent time working with your faculty, mentors, classmates to find ways to satisfy your curiosity and advance knowledge. As you leave here today, continue to embrace your curiosity and inspire others to pursue their own as you navigate the new path that lies ahead for you. Determination. At some point in our lives, we've all heard the saying, and I know you've heard it too, no one ever said it was going to be easy. And when you decide to embark on that path for your advanced degree, you chose to do something that the U.S. Census says that only 12% of the Americans choose to do. Not an easy feat. Pursuing an advanced degree is not easy, and for many of you it meant juggling the demands of family and work. But determination kept you on your path. And when the content that you immersed yourself in over the past few years became harder, you were determined to navigate the challenges and achieve. In a recent TED Talk on grit, Angela Duckworth described determination in learning as something that can change with effort, and people are more likely to persevere when they fail because they believe failure is not a permanent condition. It is obvious by your presence here today that you have not failed, but instead you have taken the challenges, applied determination, and navigated to the path to success. Today you will not only receive a diploma, but will be hooded with a symbol that represents the achievement of your master's degree. In case you are curious, which I know you are or you wouldn't be here, the orange and blue on the hood represent Clayton State's colors, and the color represents the discipline that you are graduating in. The arts has white, business has tan, education has blue, psychology, gold, nursing, peach, and healthcare, pink or green. So when we place the hood on you, we symbolize your discipline, your school, and on a more personal note, the curiosity and determination that led you on this path to begin with. So I would like to leave you with one more challenge. Don't look at it as homework. As you embark on your new path, never lose your sense of curiosity. Remain determined to strive to achieve all of the goals you set out to do. Yes, occasionally there might be some obstacles in your path, but always continue to strive to achieve that next milestone on the way to your dreams. And again, congratulations. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
I'd like to say this is suitable for framing, and that's empirically true because it's framed. Just an item of appreciation for your great work. Thank you, Joel. Ignore what's going on amongst the deans up here. I want to take a few brief moments to synthesize some institutional accomplishments over the last several months. And I know for the degree recipients, there may be some curiosity as to why the president is doing this. You're completing your degree. You're out of here. Your history. But I think it's important to recognize that in a very little bit of time, you'll have a diploma that will have two important names on it. The most important name is yours, a demonstration of your achievement. But the other important name is Clayton State University. Because from now on, whether it's on a resume, whether it is in a whole array of circumstances, those names will be connected. And so as you become increasingly accomplished, and you will, the reputation of Clayton State University is increasingly enhanced. So too, as the reputation of Clayton State University elevates, the value that you can draw from that degree increases each and every day. And so over the last few months, U.S. News & World Report identified this institution as one of the top 140 universities in the South. The James Magazine, a Georgia publication, identified this institution as the #1 best value for Georgia higher education for 2017, and they had done so for 16 also. BestColleges.org indicated this was #12 for best online programs in Georgia. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution identified this as one of the top 150 workplaces in metropolitan Atlanta for the 6th consecutive year. And the National Chronicle on Higher Education this summer identified this institution as one of 79 institutions nationally identified as one of the best places to work. 2017 Military Advanced Education and Transition Guide chose this as a top school for offering support and educational environment to active service members and veterans. Great Value College identified this as #12 amongst the best colleges for adult education. This past fall, Coca-Cola Foundation gave the institution $500,000 for scholarships to begin next year for first-generation students and for students in STEM disciplines. Clayton State University was also identified by SR Education Group as amongst the list of most affordable online colleges for English, for business, for marketing, and for nursing majors in Georgia. And the #1 dental hygiene program for online education. The Master's in Archival Studies program at Clayton State has been selected to partner with similar programs at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, the University of Oklahoma, the University of Missouri, as part of a public broadcasting fellowship program sponsored by WGBH Television in Boston. The School of Nursing faculty and students assisted victims impacted by Hurricane Irma, and for that, they received a letter of commendation from Governor Deal. There are many, many, many more instances, literally scores of pages. But this, I think, gives a sample that the connection between your accomplishments and the universities is on strong ground now and will continue to be such in the future. I would like to identify, I think we have some folks with some orange tassels. Do we have people with orange tassels? No. Okay. I'll give you credit later. You have one? Ah, yes, you do. Okay, anyone with an orange tassel, please stand up. You'll be speaking to representatives of the Alumni Association as you go out, because this demonstrates a contribution to a Dreammaker Scholarship Fund in the name of this class. That will go to a class member in the following class to help them make the same sort of progress that you did. So for your generosity, thank you. I now have the privilege and the honor of introducing the Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Robert Vaughn. Dr. Vaughn?
Thank you, Dr. Hines. And before we really get down to business here, it's my pleasure to introduce the four academic deans. First, Dr. Nasser Momoyezi, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Jacob Chaco, Dean of the College of Business. Dr. Lisa Eichelberger, Dean of the College of Health. And Dr. Lila Roberts, Dean of the College of Information and Mathematical Sciences. Will the candidates for all degrees please rise? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Graduate Studies, I am pleased to present approved candidates for conferral of appropriate degrees.
And by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of Clayton State University and its graduate school, it is my pleasure and it is my privilege to confer on each of you the degree for which you have been recommended, as listed in the official records of the university, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations to each of you. Please be seated. I'll ask the marshals to direct the graduates forward, and together with deans and with program directors and mentors. As the name of graduates are called, please reserve your applause so all the names can be heard as announced. And you'll have some opportunity to celebrate in just a little bit. And appropriate deans.
following graduates will receive the Master of Arts degree. Ira Bazell. Takaya Janine Corbett. Margaret Worth. The following graduates will receive the Master of Science degree. Ya Ajewa. Amaka Aguluwe. Justin Akins. Jasmine Danielle Griggs. Amari LaShond Lawrence. Ian Hunter Smith. Jaleesa Marie Thompson. Tavia Nkosi Thompson. The following graduate will receive the Master of Science in Criminal Justice degree. Karen Barber. The following graduates will receive the Master of Business Administration degree. Abdul Karim Al-Abdan. Mohammed Alayaf. Suleiman Al-Gaith. Saad Al-Magnam. Thank you. Mohammed Al-Mansour. Monira Al-Musalam. Ali Al-Mutairi. Sultan Al-Qahtani. Mohammed Al-Saud. Musad Al-Sudairi. Majed Al-Thuwaini. Glory Ating. Zalika Bailey. Andrew Chu. Calethea Daniel Turner. Chow Din. Hung Din. Fumini Falola. Felicia Harper. Precious Ieteku. Stephen Johnson. Martika Kemp. Lynn C. Lewis. Lydia Lyford. Shaheen Diaz Matosas. Michael McCann. Jasmine Samara Meadows. Arinze Wune. Tierra Donchell O'Neill. Faisal Hassan A. Saber. Sean Allen Thomas. Jasmine C. Thompson. Elif Togay. Nathan Turner. Garfield Wilkes. Carmen Williams. The following graduates will receive the Master of Health Administration degree. Salah Al-Asiri. Chelsea Odell Duncan. Rochelle Alexandria Johnson. The following graduates will receive the Master of Science in Nursing degree. Inga Mirage. Mai Win.
Well, since you're all standing, we should recognize you. Woo! Please be seated. And so, many of you are new graduates of this institution. Some have had this honor before. But regardless, I think it would be an auspicious time to introduce you to the ranks of the National Alumni Association. And to extend that welcome to those ranks, I introduce Mr. Ezekiel Jones. Ezekiel?
Thank you, Dr. Hines. Good evening, everyone. First, on behalf of the Clayton State University Alumni Association, I would like to proudly congratulate all of the graduates on earning their graduate degrees today. As a former graduate and undergraduate student here at Clayton State University, I can resonate with all of the hard work, commitment, and determination that it requires for each of you to finally have your dream made real. You are now officially part of the Clayton State Alumni Network, which includes roughly 25,000 alums and provides an opportunity to build and leverage valuable relationships. I encourage and challenge each of you to not only become an active member of the Alumni Association, but to take initiative to help advance the vision and culture here at Clayton State so that we can continue to be successful in helping our future alumni with making their dreams a reality as well. Go Lakers, and let's continue to strive for greatness. God bless.
Once of congratulations is not enough. So maybe if you'd rise one more time so that we may all recognize your extraordinary accomplishments. Please be seated. I know that this is a celebration of your accomplishments, but I hope you might be willing to join me in expressing appreciation to a very special group of individuals, the outstanding faculty of Clayton State University who excel in teaching and research and service, and with those representatives of our institution, please stand to be recognized. I would ask that the audience please remain standing during the recessional while the faculty and graduates, until they've departed, and the marshals will direct the graduates out. And I want to thank you all for being here, and I want to thank you for an extraordinary ceremony that celebrates your accomplishments. That's just the beginning of where you will be in a very short period of time. So thank you. And I think we're waiting to cue the recessional.